So today we're going to talk about a really simple, but honestly a pretty profound idea. It's one that was sparked by one of the most famous movies ever. It's all about grabbing life, chasing down what you want, and that powerful, urgent feeling that you need to start, well, right now.
Okay, so it all kicks off with this one line. If you've ever seen the movie Forrest Gump, you know it. You hear it and you smile. It's so sweet, so simple, and it just perfectly captures this idea of a connection that just fits.
But, that same movie gives us this other moment that is just wow. It's near the end. Forrest is standing at Jenny's grave and he's just talking to her. He's telling her about their son, how smart he is, how proud she'd be. I mean, it's just so raw and, yeah, it's absolutely heartbreaking.
And that scene, it just hits a nerve, right? It brings up this really powerful, universal feeling that, let's be honest, most of us try to push down. The fear that we're running out of time.
You're watching that, and you can't help but think, man, they were so young. They could have had so much more time, so many more memories, and then, almost immediately, that thought kind of boomerangs back at you, and suddenly you're looking at your own life, and you start asking yourself some really tough questions.
Things start bubbling up, like, am I just putting things off? Am I waiting for some perfect moment that might never even show up?
And from there, that little bit of anxiety starts to creep in. I mean, the future is a total unknown, right? Is some random thing going to happen that just gets in the way of what I really want to do?
And all of that boils down to this, the one question that really, really matters. Is there something I should be doing right now, in this very moment? And the answer that just hits you like a lightning bolt is yes. An absolute, no doubt about it, yes. This isn't a time to hesitate. It's a moment of total clarity. It's realizing that the only way to avoid that kind of regret down the road is to live, and I mean really live, today.
So this all leads us to the core idea here. We have to embrace the urgency of now.
I mean, really let that sink in. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you think you'll have more money or more time or feel a little braver. Now. Right now is the only moment you actually have any control over.
So what even is the right time? Is it some magical date on the calendar? No way. The right time isn't something you wait for. It's something you decide. It's the exact second you choose to give that dream, that goal, your attention and your energy. The right time? It's always, always now.
All right, I know what you're thinking. That sounds great in theory, but how do you actually, do it? How do you start when it feels so big? Well, the good news is it's way simpler than you think. It all just starts with one small step.
Look, the first step is not some huge, scary leap. It's tiny. It's almost nothing. You want to go on a vacation? Just grab a travel brochure, open a couple of websites. Thinking about a new house? Just pick up one of those free real estate magazines. Want to start a business? Just start asking a few people about it. See? These aren't big commitments. They're just little explorations. The simple act of turning your body toward what you want.
Seriously, you can break the whole process down into 3 simple things. First, just get clear on what it is you actually want. Second, give it just a tiny bit of your attention and energy, like that quick internet search. And third, and this part is so crucial, just ask. Ask questions, ask for advice, ask for information.
Actually, you know what? That last step is so critical. Let's make it a challenge. Your one assignment for today, something you can do literally the second this is over, and the number you need to remember is 5. That's it, not 50, not 100. Just a simple 5. It's small, it's specific, and it's totally 100% doable. So here's what you're going to do. Pick one thing you want, one goal. Then go ask 5 different people one question each about it. You want to go to Italy? Ask 5 people if they've ever been. You want to start a podcast? Ask 5 people what shows they listen to. I promise you, you will be shocked at how much closer that one simple action makes your goal feel. Because at the end of the day, this isn't really just about ticking boxes or achieving goals. It's about building a life that, when you look back, isn't haunted by all the things you wish you'd done.
I mean, let's just be real for a second. Our time here is limited, right? None of us get to stay forever. But that knowledge shouldn't be scary. It should be fuel. It should be the ultimate kick in the pants to live as fully as possible.
And you hear this all the time, right? When people get to the end of their lives, the regret for the things they didn't do, man, it just hits so much harder than the regret for the things they did. A failed attempt? That just becomes a story, an experience, something you learn from. But an opportunity you never even took? That turns into a what if, and that can stick with you forever.
So let's bring this all home. The truth is, that thing you dream about, that goal you keep putting on the back burner,
It's not some separate thing from you. You and your desires, you're like peas and carrots. You are absolutely meant to be together. So the only real question is, are you going to start acting like it? Now?